Hello friends, this is Sarin from Sarin's Crochet, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet a rose. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. For this pattern, you will need a 4mm crochet hook as well as red and green yarn, a stick, glue gun, yarn needle and scissors. The first step is going to be to create a slip knot. After you make your slip knot, you need to chain 50. I will be speeding up the parts of the video where there is a lot of repetition, and you can just pause the video, and once you reach the chain 50 you can press continue again for the next steps. You're going to skip the first 3 chains from your hook, and you're going to double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. Afterwards, you're going to chain 4, then double crochet back into the same chain that you previously double crocheted into. Afterwards, you're going to skip the next 3 chains and double crochet into the 4th one. Then you chain 4 again and you double crochet into the same stitch. I will be showing you a couple more times, but it's basically the same repetition until you reach the end of the row. You skip 3 stitches, you double crochet into the 4th, then you chain 4 and you double crochet back into the same stitch. Then again, you skip the next 3 chains, you double crochet into the 4th, then you chain 4 and you double crochet back into the same stitch. You keep on repeating this until you reach the end of the row. I will meet you there. Once you reach the end of the row, you're going to chain 2. Then you will turn your work around. Now if you look at what you have so far, you have the spaces where you have chained 4 between 2 double crochets, and then you have the smaller spaces where you have skipped 4. In the spaces where you chained 4, so the space between the 2 double crochets that go into the same stitch, you will be placing 10 double crochets. Place 10 double crochet into the chain 4 space, you're going to reach this part where you have skipped 4 chains in the previous row. It's a smaller part, you can tell if you pay attention closely to the video. In this smaller space, you're only going to double crochet 1. Then you reach another part where you had chained 4 between 2 different double crochets previously. In this spot, you also put 10. So it's basically a repetition. In the chain 4 space, you double crochet 10. In the skip 4 space, you double crochet 1. And you repeat this until you reach the end of your row. I will be showing this in video a couple more times, so that if you missed what is happening, you have more chances to watch closely. I will meet you again at the end of the row. This is what it should look like at this point. Now, once you reach the end of the row, you are going to chain 1 and leave a very long tail, and you can cut the yarn. You can pull the yarn through the chain that you made. This is what the project should look like at this point. I know it doesn't look like a rose yet. This is the final part where everything will come together. You're going to pass your yarn through a yarn needle. Then, at the beginning of the chain that you made, you are going to start twisting your project so that it forms the shape of a rose. Make sure that the little tail that is left does not get into the project or it will stick out. Now we have our rose. We just need to secure it so that it can hold its shape. You can take the yarn needle and you can pass it all across the rose that you made from the back. Make sure that the yarn needle is passing through all of the petals so that it can secure it tightly. Do it on both sides. Afterwards, you need to pass the yarn needle from the back of the rose towards the front of the rose in the middle, and then back again from the front to the back, but through another stitch, or else it would be for nothing. Now your rose is all secured. All we have left to do is to attach it to the stem. I will also be posting a tutorial for the sunflower in the background. To make the stem, we're going to put hot glue on a stick. Then, using green yarn, you're going to carefully wrap the yarn around the stick. I only use hot glue on both edges, so I don't put hot glue all over the stick. Using your fingers, you can feel if there are any spaces between the yarn, so you can keep it tight around the stick without any openings where there is no yarn coming. Once I reach around the middle of the stick, I turn it around because it becomes easier to roll it the other way around. I do this all the way till the end. Once I reach around the end, I just place some hot glue on the other tip of the stick. Continue rolling it around the glue and I cut the yarn. Your stick is now ready. You just need to glue the rose onto the stem. So using hot glue on the back of the rose, I just put the stick on the hot glue. I also like to put some hot glue around the stick, which would make it easier for the leftover yarn to hold the rose more tightly into its place. And now the flower is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment and share this video to your friends. And if you end up making the flower, tag me in your post. I will make sure to see every single one of them. Bye! See you next time!